Hello everybody and welcome to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Oakfield Farm here on Farming Simulator 17. So today we are doing our last bit of drilling for this year round. So it's currently mid-spring and this is our last field that we have to do. So we're doing well. We are doing well. We did most of it in live stream, so we're not doing too bad. So as you guys can see, in fact I'll show you that more in detail in a minute. So we are using the Challenger today. Now this is take 2 of this video. I did try and record this one the first time around with the T-Dub, and it got stuck completely. And then I tried to use the John Deere 9R, got stuck completely. So I'm minutes away from uninstalling more realistic. I'm going to be completely honest with you, I highly doubt a John Deere 9R would struggle with this seed drill. Could be wrong. But yeah, let's crack on with it. So let's quickly go ahead and get this in like that. Now this thing's completely automatic, which is good, so we do not need to use the clutch at all. I thought we did, but there's not even a clutch on this thing according to the gearbox mod. Right, so we're heading out of here and we're going this way. Let's get our beacon lights on because we are a pretty hefty machine today. Well, now there's a car coming here. Do we get our beacons on in the end? Yes, we did. Cool. And we'll head out. So once again, welcome back. So I've not uploaded in a couple of days. I've just been busy with work and stuff. And as you guys can tell by my voice, it's gone again. You guys are probably getting fed up with me saying this. I think it's got to the point where I need to go see a doctor about it because I'm the sort of person that goes, I'll be alright, I'll blow over. But this one apparently is not, so I should probably go see about it because my voice is hurting so much. You guys could probably tell I don't sound like myself. It's been going on for weeks now. So yeah, time to see a doctor, I think. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the sort of person that goes to doctors for stuff like this, but it's been about 5-6 weeks, something like that. Something ridiculous. But as you guys can see, the vegetation's all come back now. Last time you guys saw me on Oakfield, I think last time you saw me on Oakfield, all the trees are bare and stuff, so we've now got leaves and stuff on the trees and the hedges and all that good stuff, so which means summer is just around the corner, so I can't wait for that, get some silage done. Looking forward to doing some silage work, that's for sure. Now, I did see 1 or 2 people in previous videos, I think it was episode number 1, saying get rid of the Challenger. I would use a Challenger, so the Challenger we shall use. I do love these things. I see a couple of them around me, quite a lot. The older shape with the square headlights. See them quite a lot around me, so I do have a soft spot for these, and I think they're pretty realistic for the size of this map as well. Like, I mean, you look at field 46, if I get the PDA up, 43, sorry, field 43, not 46. Huge. You would not be doing that thing in a 11090, that's for sure. So, yeah, this is not our tractor. For those of you who've never seen any of the previous videos, this is not our tractor. We work on the small farm, and this one is from the big farm. You have to go back to number 1 to see what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, as you guys can probably tell from the title and the thumbnail, we are planting something a bit different today. We have rye. Well, we got more than rye. This map on the PC version only, unfortunately for you console guys. We have multi-fruit, which means we've got a couple of extra things that we can plant. I'll just cycle through these now as we head up to the field that we're going to here. So we've got rye, which is the one we're on now. We've got this stuff. I'm not really sure what this stuff is. This is called spelt, and we've also got millet. Once again, no idea what any of those two are. If we cycle back round, we have oats. We already have oats down on one of our other fields. I did that off camera. So we just need to do the rye today. So the rye we shall do. In fact, no. I need to cycle back round. It's the rye we planted. Sorry, I need to plant. Good job I did this to you guys, because I need to plant the wrong thing. So we need oats. There we go. Switched over to oats. So we're in a little village here real quick. So I'm going to quickly drive up to this field and I'll meet you guys there. Right, so that is, I believe that's the field next to us actually. Let's just double check. Yeah, field number 9. This is the field we're going to today. So once again, I was meant to say this at the beginning of the video, we're doing 2 jobs today, not just seeding, so stay tuned if you want to see the other job as well. We'll be taking out our old John Deere. Right, that's well, it's in hold, which is, I assume, the equivalent of neutral. Let's get this gate open. Now, it's going to be interesting, because this is a realistic series, which means if I mess up, I leave it in anyway. So let's see if we can actually get our hefty piece of equipment today through the gate without hitting anything. So it's going to be interesting. So we might have to come out a little bit and then swing our way in. We've got pretty much a 0 degree turn on this. So is that the right thing? No, 0. I don't know what it's called. 0 turning or something like that. That's the wrong button, simulate. I just turned the tractor off. Well done, sir. Right, let's get the handbrake off. We do have hold on this thing, which is very, very, very handy. Right, so we need to come out, yeah. Right, so we're going to go this way first of all. Help if I put it into gear. Clutch is overheating. So we do have a clutch. Why is it not showing up on the hood? No idea why. Right, so let's get this thing in here. Now we want to go diagonal this way. We're going to make it through that fence post? Yeah. Now, like I said, this is take number 2, and there is some dodgy collisions going on somewhere, and I'll show you that if we hit it the first time. And I think we're through the first time on this round. Good stuff. We did it first time. Yay, go us. Look at that. Skills. See, I could drive a tractor. Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to use the thing, if I'm being honest. Right, so let's go ahead and get this unfolded. This thing does have GPS, which is nice. There you go. You can see it there. I think it's actually modelled on the roof there as well, because I know a lot of people say it was unrealistic because we didn't have the thing on the roof of the John Deere. Didn't realise that was actually customizable extra on the actual mod itself, so I'll get that turned on to the John Deere as soon as possible. But what I meant was the screen, but we have both on this tractor, so that's all good. Right, let's go ahead and get ourselves set up here. Actually, yeah, we will use GPS, but we won't use the lock, I don't think. I don't know, we'll see. Right, so that's that. We want 6 meters. I'm going to take it down just a little bit there. It's like 5.9. So we got a bit of headroom. We also need the Proceed mod up, as you can see. We're using... what should we use? Should we use automatic? Yeah, we use automatic. We'll use GPS. So what we can do real quick is change that to GPS. And then our spray is 24 meters. That's already set. So every 3 passes, we'll leave tram lines. If you don't know what tram lines are, it's like the bits of missing crop, like the roads or the tracks inside the field where you can take your sprayer down and stuff. So hopefully that all works out well. Right, let's go ahead and activate the GPS. Probably turn the beacon lights off because we're going to be here for a while. Get the drill turned on. Lower down. And away we go. And this thing is not struggle whatsoever. So yeah, like I said, this is take number 2 on this field. So I tried using the T-dub with this seed drill. We might need to get a smaller seed drill for our farm. Looking like that. Either that or remove MR mod. Let me know what you want me to do in the comment section, actually. Type now before you forget. Do you want me to get a smaller seed drill for our farm, or should I get rid of the MR mod? Because the MR mod is a little bit too extreme. If the John Deere 9R can't get up this hill, it's not even a steep hill. I've seen steeper hills. Yeah, something's definitely wrong. Giants FM. Cool. Alright, so we're actually doing alright with this. Of course, we are going downhill, so start braking now, because we do still have the MR mod on for now, so we could technically topple into the next field if we're not careful. Right, let's get this thing turned around here. We can turn on the dime. Come on. Please don't say the Challenger can't get up. That is ridiculous if that's the case. Power! Come on, Challenger. Move. Come on, you can do it. 73% wheel slip on a Challenger. This is not happening. This is not happening. Nuh-uh. This is not happening. Not on my watch. We're in a Challenger. MR mod, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is not realistic. Why are you called more realistic? This is not more realistic. This is more ridiculous. That's what MR stands for. More ridiculous. And I've officially had enough. Officially had enough. Right, okay, everybody, we are back. We have got rid of the more ridiculous mod. Someone did tell me in the last video it helps if you get rid of the terrain response mod, so I will try that off camera. And if it's a lot better without the terrain response mod, I will put MR back in. But it's just ridiculous. There is no way a Challenger would struggle with this seed drill. No way. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not at all. Not on my watch. So as you can see, we're making a lot more progress now. Probably a little bit too much unrealistic. Well, yeah, it's a bit unrealistic how fast we're going. But I strongly believe that this Challenger would have no issues pulling us up. So we could technically switch back to the T-dub now. So I'm actually going to start using our own tractors now that MR's gone. Once again, we may switch back. I'm going to try getting rid of the terrain response, see if that makes a difference. Right, what one was it? Blue. Bit rusty with the controls here. Right, let's head down this way. Like so. Get you lower down. So I'm going to aim for 2 headlands, I think. 2 headlands going to be good for this. Look how much... actually, I don't want to go that fast. That's a little bit too fast for my liking. we want to go probably about 6 miles per hour, I'd say. Yeah, probably about 6. Although it won't let me set the cruise control for some reason. We're going to have to close this gate as well, actually, while we're here. Right, stop. Do that. So, back to the more realistic mod. You know, guys have just seen me rage quit and delete it. Why won't this close? I haven't got it mapped. I haven't got close mapped out, but I've got open mapped out. Well done, me. So yeah, it could be the gearbox mod and that mixed together. But out of the two, I would personally rather keep the gearbox mod. I just like to use my hands a lot when I'm playing this. Gives me something to do. Right, probably turn GPS off this. We've accidentally done one of our headlands here. Well, a little bit of our headland. Right, let's go up this way. So look at this. This is much better progress we're making here. So yeah, as I was saying on the way up to this field, the PC version only, unfortunately, that's to do with Sony and Microsoft. Not Giants, not OxygenDavid, definitely not any of the YouTubers. That is down to Microsoft and Sony. They won't let scripts on mods, unfortunately, so nothing we can do about that. But yeah, if you are playing on PC, sorry, you get the all the new crops and stuff, hopefully. As far as I'm aware, you get the extra crops, which is really cool. Really nice of OxygenDavid to give us that. It gives us a little bit something extra to do, especially if you're using the Seasons mod and stuff. Makes it a little bit more interesting. Right, let's get that turned off. We'll turn into here. Right, let's go ahead and go down to this one, and we'll get it lowered down. And what I'm going to do now is start waiting until we're actually making progress before we turn on the GPS, because we get that little wiggle at the start house, which is not good at all. So yeah, today's currently Monday. I'm going to try and record loads of videos in one go here because I got a couple of days off work. So yeah, hope we get a couple of videos out so you guys don't wait as long. Real life work comes first, unfortunately. I wish YouTube was my job, but unfortunately it's not. Definitely not a big enough YouTuber for that. Right, let's go ahead and turn this way. Get that lifted up. Go into this pass here. Cool. So I'm going to quickly whack out a few of these, and I'll meet you guys in a second when we're ready to do our next job. I'm going to find some music, some new music. So sit back, enjoy. I'll be about 2 minutes, maybe even less. Okay, ready, so we are just doing the final headland now here on this field. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the tram line working on the outside, so what we're going to do instead is subsoil that. Because we use GPS, it wouldn't let me turn it on manually for this. In fact, I think I've missed quite a bit in this corner over here. Oh, I must have started on the other corner. So we got one more headland after. So who'd have thought? Let's quickly go out here so we can see exactly. Yeah. So this must have been the corner I started my headland. I thought it was the bottom corner. My bad. So this is actually the end of our first headland. We're doing 2, don't forget. And we go into our final now. So yeah, we've got one more job to do. So what I'm going to do in a second is load up the John Deere. Not the John Deere you guys are used to seeing because of the MR mod. Our John Deere. We'll finally get to go out on our John Deere and do a little bit of spreading. Ready for the silage season. Should be fun. See if we can get a little bit more yield out of the grass fields with some pellets. Who knows? Hopefully the rain will wash it in, because I think we've got a good... It's only mid-spring, so we've got until summer to do the silage stuff, so that's not too shabby. So yeah, what I'm going to do is quickly finish this last headland here, and then I'll meet you guys at the John Deere. Okay, everybody, so we are finally reunited with our 6810. We've not been able to use this thing because it's more realistic. It's not been really used for anything, but now we can use it hopefully properly. We've got the Kuhn pellet spreader on the back, fertilizer spreader on the back. Now we're not using, well, we are using it today, but this is not ours. Once again, ours is in the workshop. Should hopefully have that soon, well, very, very soon, once it's got blades and stuff replaced. So it should do today. The Kuhn one should do today. So what we're going to do is jump into the John Deere. We're going to cranked up. What a beautiful soundtrack that is, by the way. I love the sound of this tractor. Now, there are weight limitations on this rear 3-point, which this Kuhn spreader does actually go over. So what we're going to do is fill up about 50%, 50%. Hopefully it can hold that. I'm hoping it can hold that. So that's our liquid fertilizer. Our solid fertilizer is just around here. In fact, we probably could use a T-dub, but I feel like we haven't used the John Deere for a long, long time. So the solid fertilizer is right here. Let's go ahead and get her into neutral. Handbrake on. Get her filled up. So again, we're only going about 50%, something like that. Because I don't want to go over the weight restrictions of this rear 3-point. And there we go, 51%, close enough. Close enough. By the time I reached over, it had gone past 50, but not to worry. Right, let's go ahead and get her into CVT high. We'll pull this away real quick. In fact, I need to quickly close the rear of that, I think. So we're going to quickly put this back into neutral. Let's jump out. We'll press, I think it's N. There we go. Get that closed up. Handbrake off. Back into high. I think it's up here. We'll see to our 2 little grass fields here. So once again, it's not going to take us very long at all. We've hit a wall here. Fantastic. How do we do this? There we go. It's one of those ones we got to put it in reverse and then back into gear. Makes no sense to me. There we go. Very, very different to automatic car, that's for sure. So the front wheels are now a little bit weightless, but like I said, I don't think we could have gone past 50%, or 51 in this case, because the front wheels are quite light as they are now. So probably should have got a front weight for this thing. But unfortunately, breaking the immersion a little bit. This mod doesn't have a attach joint at the front for a front weight, so I may add that later on, so we can put front weights and stuff on it. This thing flies though. Look at that, 26 miles per hour. She doesn't sound too healthy, but she's making a drive absolutely fine. And this is of course a CVT gearbox in this thing. So we're just coming up to our 2 grass fields right about now. There we go. See them on the map. So they're only small little grass ones, but they should do us today. There's the barn there, little neighbour of ours. Right, what field should we do? We've got a choice of 2. We've got that one and that one. As soon as the gate's open to this one, let's do this one. Let's go into here. I think we're going to hit that. This got a terrible turning circle on this John Deere. We're going to make it? No. Luckily, it's only the tyres we're hitting here. Nothing expensive. Right, there we go. Get this in here. So, like I said, the grass is nearly grown back. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little bit more yield out of this field. Right. And away we go. Oh, this John Deere is not struggling at all now. So last time we were spraying some fertilizer, this John Deere was having issues, but not today. Seems to be working fine today. That's of course because we got rid of the MR mod. I think I'm going to enjoy it a lot more now we've got rid of that. I'm going to be honest. I know a lot of you guys were asking me to use it for a long time, but yeah, I'm not I'm not completely sold on it. It's a fantastic mod, don't get me wrong. It's just, out of the 2 gearbox and that in this particular series, we're going to be using the gearbox instead. Although I will try that train deformation thing as well, the train response. That's our first one done. Let's go up to here. We're probably going to do this in 2 passes, jeez. Got quite a large spread on this thing. So what we need to do now is turn around and we should be in the keyword. Should be done. Back and down here. Look at that, that was a nice simple job. We're still spreading. Yes we are. I thought it stopped for a second there. And we are officially done. So let's quickly cross the road, do that little fill here. So these are probably going to be done in one video when we actually mow these because they're so small. Probably getting done in just a couple of seconds. But you see how fast we did that. Of course, we've got a 24-meter working width. That's probably why. Okay, we're going to have to leave the tractor in the middle of the road here for a second because we need to open the gate. There we go. Let's get it all the way open here. And I think, once that's open fully, we'll call it quits here. So thank you very, very, very much for joining me on today's episode. Once again, sorry we've had to delete one of the mods. Sorry if it felt a little bit rushed. This is my second time recording this video, so I can't wait to get the seeding done. So once again, thank you very, very much for joining me. If you did enjoy, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. Make sure you follow me on Twitter @SimulateGaming. If you're not already, then what are you doing? No, just kidding. So thank you very much for joining me once again. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.